Like you're up right now. Like,
Like-
you came in Gucci shirt. I'm just like, damn.
Bro, I told you it's a stylist. I don't pick these things.
Still, I know. Yeah, you know, Gucci
mean,
mask. I know you
picked
wear a
it.
Gucci mask too when you try to hide. You know.
No, absolutely not.
Welcome to Much Music. Honestly, we were talking about it prior to pressing record, and I said, hey, what do you remember about Much Music? And you said that you grew up on it, and your mom watched it often.
Yeah, exactly. And then just kind of like one of those things that like it's always in the background. Like it's a staple, right?
Yeah.
And now here we are
Here we are
in the staple.
in the staple. Now look,
Yes.
like I have a term that I say a lot to my friends, my people, my colleagues. I say you're up. You know what that means?
Like what does that mean?
Because
to you?
you're up right now.
I like how this sounds.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means
Like,
that, like, man, you're just doing the damn thing, man. Are you 20?
thank
You're 20,
you.
right?
21, yeah.
2021, man. I feel like a fossil beside you right now.
Bro, you're not
You-
a fossil.
Don't
say that.
How do you think I am?
Oh, I don't like this game.
Yeah.
Wait. 20.
I'll take that.
That was not with the end of the.
Oh, down.
That's crazy.
My back
That's
hurts.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna continue. I was contemplating.
You're like 27,000.
No, I was gonna 27.
Okay, 27. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my final answer. How old?
31.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
Valid,
yeah.
real,
No,
real.
but I say that to say, like, you're really doing so well,
Thank
and
you.
I'm pretty sure it's something that I feel like, are you used to your lifestyle yet?
Yeah. Definitely it was a shock in the beginning because it was learning about like all the things that were gonna change, and like I don't mean like, of course there's like the big things that would change, as in like
Right.
people know you, right, and like they see your face,
Mm-hmm.
but then you realize in like the small ways your life has changed, as in like, going to like a regular Mississauga trip to Square One.
Oh, yeah, and
Can
it's
be
good.
like a little bit more.
It was
social
crazy?
friendly. Like yeah, like if I like don't want to be like mobbed, but to be honest, I think like the biggest blessing that I got from the pandemic was the normalization of wearing masks. Like I wear a mask
yeah.
all the time, just so like I can stay a little bit more low key.
Even now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just cause like I just like want to stay low key if I'm like with my friends, just so I can be like a little, just chill,
Yeah.
and then like, But yeah, I think I have adjusted. I know the ways of how my life has changed now. Yeah.
So what has been the craziest standout fan interaction that you've ever had so far?
There's a lot. Like it ranges from like having like people old enough to like, be my parents, straight up say like, thank you for helping me tackle on the grief of losing my own parent.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's heavy stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it could also be like anytime like a fan like makes art and like makes like, fan art, posts it. I've had like fans give me like crocheted like whole gifts.
That's amazing.
And that's like, wow, you like took the time
time.
to do that. That's so special, right? And I've had people travel like all over the world to come to meet and greets because of just how much this show is like meant to them. But
Wow.
also the amazing DMs that I've gotten from
Yeah.
people that are like, this show makes me feel so seen. It is like my comfort show. Like comfort show for me is like The Office and like BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Like that's like depressive, but like odd
but it's
comfort
kinda-
show. But it's
yeah,
kind of nice.
It is kind of nice. though.
right?
Yeah.
But like, it's cool that someone else thinks like their comfort show is Never Have I Ever. That's quite wild. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing. I mean,
that's on the up. Am I using that right?
You're on a crazy trajectory, and like, who knows? You
Yeah.
know? Is there a role that you would love to do that that you dream of? Like, what's that dream actor role?
I mean, there's like as an actor, like I think most actors would say like they want to play like a bunch of different roles and like variety because I love comedy.
Right.
I still very much want to continue in comedy, but I also like love like actions and like thrillers, and I want to like just see what that's like all like.
Yeah.
So there's definitely that, but also my dream role, which I've been saying a lot recently, but I've been saying since 2021.
Right.
It's just it's gotten a lot of attention now.
Yeah.
Is Rapunzel. Just
Oh, yes,
because
yes,
she's my
yes.
favorite Disney princess, and like I love her personality.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be my dream role, just because like yeah, I would genuinely take being a Disney princess over being like a superhero.
No, and
Like a
that's
Marvel superhero.
and like
I'd
both
rather
are
be
like
a Disney
powerful,
princess.
you know.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I also just want to be in like a pretty princess dress and like live my princess life.
No,
I think
for sure.
also because like Never Have I Ever, one of my favorite parts about it was like the romances in the sense that like the brown girl got to be seen as like beautiful and someone who people wanted to be with romantically.
Right.
And I would have loved to see that as a kid, just because like, You know, you want to see yourself as someone who can be loved.
Right, right.
So I think that also appeals to me in terms of like, you know, wanting to be a princess. You know, you get to be the beautiful one that wears the most beautiful dress. You know, not one of the side dresses that are meh, you know, or like meh compared to the main character. You get to wear the most beautiful dress, wear the crown, look all dolled up, and also have a fun personality like Rapunzel, who is just so comedic and just, you know, great and like
No.
real. So yeah,
I
that
love
is why.
that. I love that. I can relate in some way. When I kind of grew up, I never really saw like Asian people on TV.
Yeah,
And
man.
when I told them that I wanted to pursue this, it was so hard like to figure out a way. And that's when Instagram came out in like 2014.
Yeah.
I was okay. Let me just put out some like comedy like skits.
Yeah.
And like terrible. Like I look back, they're so bad. But it
But
was
like you gotta do it though.
you know, it's like you gotta
do
try.
it.
Like if you do it, it's still progression is still
Yes,
something, right?
exactly.
So yeah, I relate in that way to you where I didn't really see that growing up, and now
Yeah.
to be that person, and I like
Yeah, and you want to
Really
be
resonate
like
with
the
me.
funny guy. Like you want to
Yeah.
see that. You don't want to always see like, you know, just being on the sidelines or
Right.
just like forgotten or just like a in and out one liner. You want to be like the funny guy, but you also want to be the cool guy. You also want to see like the representation of like the, you know, mean guy that's just like, you know, crazy powerful and has like, you know, epic powers and is just
No,
like
trust me.
just like even as a look absolutely suited out,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just epic.
No,
You know,
epic.
like I get that. Like that's like everyone wants that.
So my name is Teddy, and
I'm Maitreyi. And make sure to catch season 4 of Never Have I Ever on Netflix.
much love.